So Tulasi, please share how you become a childhood education expert, what motivates you to decide that career, and tell us a little bit more about your story.
So thank you for giving this opportunity to talk about my story. I come from an educator family, and we were always also, this is also a kind of family value to serve. So I was completely engaged also in charitable activities, working for communities. And in this way, I start from beginning to understand how important it is to support families, especially children. And when you speak about supporting children, you have to think not only the children, but their parents and also the educators for create like the right environment. Like you create when you want that the plant grows well, you give like wonderful soil, sunshine, and then water. So the structure for support the children is really take care about the child, but also about the parents and educators. So I was in this environment and started to management, leadership, and just work in this field. I could just feel that so many adults were living like a successful, broken life. They had like the money, the position, but were completely unsatisfied, and could also notice that our standard educational system was like broken. Was like you learn a lot. I love learning and I have a lot of educations, but you get very less knowledge about how to deal and work in life and being satisfied. And from that, yes, I start to create my own concept that mindful tree education, that it is educational system and concept, and worked corporate institutions. I work also private coaching, mastermind, different programs as well.
I'm curious, just and also for the people who are watching, to let us know how you decide to become entrepreneur and support parents and their children.
Thank you. The point was like that. I studied management. I always loved also organizing. So, and because I had this call, so many people and also my own family always thought about, oh, you have this teacher flavor. And I was also helping so many friends with their school aspects and all issues, and also helping children to support this, like to say, to create their own voice and their self-esteem. This call was like just come again and again. And then by doing this management education, I got the opportunity to go to Spain. And then it started because I couldn't work like a manager there. I had the opportunity then to work in a child care institution. And from that point, I started to use the management skills in the institution in child care. And then you could see that my inner growth and also my own qualities was like blossom, because they really connect the management. This is really a skill that I love to do, and I'm good on that. I'm a child care, not only child care educational expert, I'm a child care director as well in a company with 70 families. So I could combine this quality, this skill, with my own talent that was social family talent, blood talent. And then I started to study also teaching and leadership. So I started to go more and more in this field. And believe it or not, I'm already 15 years in the pedagogical field. So this started just like this, an opportunity, a new country, combination of learning qualities plus the talent that is already
What is missing from your point of view at the current system of education, and how you try to fulfill that gap in a system?
Wonderful, very important question. Actually, I don't need to go so far for asking this question because all thought leaders are speaking the same. When you think of Vishen Lakhian, Simon Sinek, they always tell, we don't learn about entrepreneurial thinking, problem solving, about, for example, to manage own emotions, social skills. So my program combines everything that is missing. That is exactly this aspect: entrepreneurial thinking, social skills, then the emotional skills, that emotional intelligence, some others would say, and then the aspect of communication. Because you see, there are so many that are very well, but when they have very difficult to relate with others because they cannot communicate, they cannot express properly, or they are afraid to showing up. So we focus about this, about entrepreneurship, social skills, then emotional skills, emotional intelligence, communication, and leadership. Because we are, if you want really to be a successful person, speaking all aspects, you have to be leader for your own life and to show up.
How that looks like? They come to you as a couple, they come to you as individuals, they are working in a group, and do you also working with their children? So please explain a little bit more about how your workshop looks like and for who is created. Are the age important, education is important, or people with different backgrounds can join your program?
People for all backgrounds can join, but my focus are on the thriving parents. Parents, like my parents, that were like workers or had high positions. But the most important point, they are workers and they somehow don't understand or not so sure how to deal with this role as parent and business person or in the career or corporate world, and they need the support. Because in my program, we understand that it's possible to thrive in all aspects of life. And this is just a question of getting the right tools. So I have different kinds of programs that are like, of course, the one-on-one programs like coaching sessions. Some parents that have like a high position and maybe less time, they prefer to do this like this personal support for their children as well. So I have this coach one-on-one for parents and children and educators. And then I have the mastermind, that is a small group, selected group. You have to apply for that. And then there you learn together, like all mastermind. I select the people with different skills. For example, we have right now 2 groups. We have business owner, we have corporate waiter, we have a lot of different business coaches and health coaches, yoga teachers. So this is a big group of richness, of rich experience that they can share together. And I'm as a facilitator and an expert come every month with different topics. Then we have also like the private group and other activities that also growth challenge and many other stuff. This is like group experience. Then we have programs like live programs and also workshops that some are for parents and children, others are only for parents, others are only for educators. So these are the different ways of taking part. You can be like doing something, so we are the doer, or you want to get in touch a little bit more with the others. So the workshops is for you. If you want like one-to-one support, then there are the coaches for children, parents, and educators. Or if you want like the power of the community and like brainstorming and get networking as well, and get to understand how to deal with the life and parenting challenges in group. So the mastermind is for you. And I'm launching, like I told you before, in January, end of January, a new program that is mastermind for the children. So they will have the opportunity to have the same experience that they are having, the parents are having, and of course, train their voice, speak up, create new things, yes, with their own peers.
Okay, so please share now about this upcoming program which you are planning to launch next February. So for all people in our group who might be interested, please share when we'll start it, how long it's going to take, and what kind of transformation they can get from the program.
Okay, for the children, this launch program is exactly like this. Normally for parents, it's 1 year program. For children, we are going to offer like two kinds. One is like 3 months and other 6 months. They will have not like us as adults every month one session. For children, it's important to have like more compact. So you have like every week sessions. And to not be like 2 hours for the children, especially being online, can be tiring, right? So you'll be like 30, 45 minutes sessions every week. And we are going to work in points, in aspects that really touch them. For example, right now, for the teenagers, could be the social contact that is really like disrupted. The possibility to go for parties, to socialize is very limited. So we are going to focus on that, or focus on bullying, or focus on talking, expressing. So all topics will be directed for these children or teenagers, because I work with children between 5 years old and 18 before become like young adults. So depends of the audience, can be like a teenager group, children group, and like most young adults. And it will be like this every week, shorter, really straight to the point. Then the discussions that is very common in the mastermind. And of course, we are going to find solution. And what parents can wait from that? Children, first of all, will be much more focused, confident. They will have more possibilities to express their emotions, because many parents always say, I don't hear what my teenager is speaking. He never speaks. I ask something. I never have the connection. Always this face, right? So there is no connection. There is no talking. That's why, if it's possible, I also invite the parents to join the mastermind. The mastermind is always a running program for the parents and educators. You can always join. The next group will be in January. Then every 2-3 months, we start a new group. So it's something. What is new is really for the children, teenagers, and young adults. But the system is the same: short, precise. You get confidence. You really have opportunity to express about your feelings, your emotions. And most important, they will be like more interested also in the school challenge, because they will understand the potentials. Because problems like this, it's not that teenagers or children don't like to go to school. It's not that they like and they have the potentials, but they don't know how to use it or how to apply it in the schools. And this they are going to learn. And the communication, the family will be much better, because we'll be open, you'll be respectful, and also understanding.
You are based in Switzerland, so how this program will be delivered as online programs and then live sessions, or people who might have a different time zone, they can also join and watch the replays?
Worldwide, it's online. Of course, the time maybe doesn't fit all people from everywhere in the world, but also there will be the recording there. And also I always tell for the children and also for all kinds of clients, even if you are taking part presently, like being physically there, it's good to hear again everything that you learn, because we know we forget and you always take notes. So it's 100% online. Normally what I do, after 6 months and 1 year, they can join some live workshop, an extra service if they want, like to have the opportunity to live, to experience in a group with physical contact and together with others, like to say. But the mastermind itself is 100% online. We have, like I told you, this private group. They can always make questions. For example, sometimes teenagers have questions like maybe they have some rejection from a girlfriend and don't know how to deal. They just can write me and I'm going to answer. And together we are going to work how could be the next step. So I'm available for everyone, each of them, be adults, educators, or children, for answer the question and move them forward. So it's every week for the children, but they have also 24 hours access to the groups, the social media groups that's only for them, for make all kinds of questions that they have. I have anyway a gift for everyone, independently if they're going to sign up for the program or not. And this is my gift for you, a New Year gift, that you can just like download some samples of my future book for children. So 10-page sample. So if you have children, this is age between 4 and 12, this is perfect. And in other aspect, I also have like 15 minutes free coaching call that we can work. How can we work together? And it's completely free and you can book. And this you can book when you sign for my newsletter. This is my gift for everyone that is listening. We have to give. Give and receive is part of the universal law. And for those that are really looking forward for this amazing program that is going to be launched, and the ones that is already running, what you can expect is a completely mindset shift. Your time is your day will get like fulfilled and plenty of time, because you're going to start to do what you like to do and how things doing that is right and also fulfilling. And of course, the completely and powerful transformation, family transformation, business transformation. Because like I said, you already heard, I'm childhood education expert, I'm child care director 100%, I'm business owner, doing these many things, masterminds and coach sessions, and then running workshops. So if I can do, you can do as well. There is no secret. It's just to get the right mindset and the right tools. And I'm here for you.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for your gift to all of our members.
Thank you so much, Eduardo. All the best. Thank you also for the opportunity.